The bus from Bangkok groans to a halt. You step out, and the air hits you, a humid blanket woven with grilled meat, exhaust, and jasmine. This isn't the Thailand of glossy brochures. This is Pattaya. The city doesn't whisper, it screams. As the sun sets, neon signs flicker to life, painting the streets in electric colors. Tuk-tuks buzz through traffic, street vendors shout, and the bass from distant clubs pulses through the air. Faces from every corner of the globe pass by. Old men with young eyes, young men with old stories. Everyone searching for something, or running from something. The moment you arrive, you're part of the spectacle. Walking down Beach Road is a rite of passage. To your left, the Gulf of Thailand. To your right, chaos. The infamous walking street glitters ahead, promising adventure and secrets. Excitement and trepidation mix in your chest. Pattaya feels dangerous, but incredibly alive. The city doesn't judge. It offers a blank slate, a place to reinvent or find yourself. The first night is a blur. Cold Chang beer, a dozen languages, 1,000 stories on one street. You might have come with a plan, but Pattaya tears up your itinerary. It invites you to get lost, to wander without a destination. Built on impulse and spontaneity, it's a city that pulls you in. You came for a vacation, an escape. But as you stand there, soaking it all in, a thought forms. What if this isn't just an escape? What if this is the destination? $500. In Pattaya, it's a month of life, if you know how to play the game. Forget beachfront hotels. Your new home is a guest house in a quiet soi. Clean room, fan, cold shower, a balcony. It's not luxury, but it's real. The landlady knows your name, asks if you've eaten. Food is where your budget shines. Skip tourist traps. Follow your nose to street stalls. For $1 or $2, you get pad krapu mu, spicy basil pork over rice, or a bowl of boat noodles. You eat better than ever, discovering the city through its flavors. Entertainment is simple. A 10-baht Songtheo ride, an afternoon on Jamteen Beach, a cheap beer bar with real conversation. The best things in Pattaya don't have a cover charge. Living on $500 forces resourcefulness. It strips away the non-essentials and connects you to the city. You learn Thai to haggle at the market, find the best 7-Eleven for a midday cool-down. You become a participant, not just a consumer. This budget isn't a restriction, it's a key. It unlocks a side of Pattaya most visitors never see. It's a raw, unfiltered experience. You learn the value of simplicity and the richness of a life lived on your own terms. If walking street is Pattaya's glittering face, Soi Buakau is its gritty soul. No giant signs or velvet ropes, just open-air bars, cheap guest houses, and the best street food. The sidewalks are cracked, crowded with motorbikes and plastic chairs. This is where expats and budget travelers gather, a real community. The twice-weekly market is a maze of produce, clothes, and counterfeit watches, where locals and foreigners haggle and joke. Beer bars fill up as the day wears on. Simple places with pool tables and classic rock. Here, conversations are longer, connections more genuine. Soi Buakau is messy, loud, and honest, a city in miniature. It doesn't pretend, and that's its charm. Pattaya is a paradox, a city of chaos where you can find unexpected peace. Early morning walks along the beach offer calm before the city wakes. The rising sun, fishermen, locals exercising, it's a brief hour of tranquility. Even the chaos becomes meditative, sitting at a noodle shop. The city's noise fades into white noise. You focus on the flavors, the moment. Peace isn't about escaping noise, but finding your center within it. The city's energy forces you to be present. Beauty is everywhere. Tangled wires, colorful songtheus, spirit houses, golden temples between concrete blocks. There's a live and let live attitude. Different worlds colliding but coexisting. In that dance, you find a strange sense of belonging. Why do men come for 2 weeks and stay for years? Freedom, adventure, and release. Pattaya offers a blank page. Here, you're not defined by your past. Every day brings new possibilities. A ferry to Koh Larn, a motorbike ride to hidden temples, a spontaneous road trip. Life is less ordinary, an antidote to routine. The cost of living isn't just survival. It's a quality of life impossible back home. Financial freedom means mental freedom, space to pursue hobbies, to just be. Many stay because for the first time they feel seen. In a city of misfits, being different is normal. Connections are more human, less transactional. In Pattaya, your value is your story. And for many, it's the first place that wants to hear it. The stereotype of the lonely expat is incomplete. For many, Pattaya is where they find their tribe. Being outsiders together creates instant camaraderie. Friendships form fast, over pool games, street food, motorbike rides. You open up in ways you never did before. The retired Brit helps with immigration. The German knows hidden waterfalls. The American vet shares stories. These people become your family. Local ties are part of this fabric too. The laundry lady, the corner shop owner, the noodle stall cook. Small daily interactions weave you into the community. Sometimes you're invited to family dinners or festivals, seeing the warmth of Thai culture. This network of friends, both foreign and Thai, transforms Pattaya from a vacation spot into a home. The bars and beaches draw you in, but it's the people who make you stay. Pattaya isn't a fairy tale. For every moment of freedom, there's a risk of loneliness. Friends come and go. The cycle of hellos and goodbyes is constant. You learn to hold people loosely, to protect yourself from departures. At night, you can feel alone in a crowded bar, questioning the authenticity of connections. Homesickness hits unexpectedly. A song, a smell, a holiday missed. You miss simple things. Family, old friends, familiar comforts. Social media reminds you of life moving on without you. The freedom comes with a cost. You must be strong enough for the lows as well as the highs. Some fall into cynicism, others find contentment in solitude. Even in paradise, you can't escape the full spectrum of the human experience. Pattaya is a siren. Once you've heard its song, it's hard to forget. Even after you leave, the world feels duller, routine more like a cage. You daydream about the heat, the noise, the freedom. The pull is more than nostalgia. It's a shift in perspective. Pattaya shows you other ways to live, other definitions of happiness. Fitting back into your old life feels impossible. Many returned, unable to resist the pull. For some, it's a cycle of leaving and returning. For others, the return is final. They accept this chaotic city as home. The siren's song becomes a lullaby, the sound of belonging. What is home? For some, it's where you feel most yourself, accepted, flaws and all. Pattaya is a chosen home, built one noodle soup and sunset at a time. It's a city of square pegs where being an outsider is the norm. Here, you're judged by your character, not your resume. In this city of misfits, many find family for the first time. It's a complicated love, freedom and loneliness, energy and noise, beauty and sadness. To love Pattaya is to accept its darkness and light. The story isn't about bars or beaches, it's about reinvention. Home isn't a place on a map, it's a feeling. For some, that feeling is found here, in this crazy, beautiful city by the sea.